It's beginning to look a lot like Christmas everywhere you go. Merry Christmas! Yo yo yo, it's the Culture Freak back again with a new video. I hope you're all doing great. I'm gonna show you my 10 favorite Christmas movie thanks to Chad WrestleManiac 1130. I saw his video doing that top 10 video and he said everybody can do it if they want, so here I am showing you my top 10 favorite Christmas movie. Always been a fan of watching Christmas movies, so every year looking forward to watch those Christmas movies again. And these are just 3 honorable mentions. First one, Ernest Saves Christmas. Big fan of the Ernest movies, watched them so many times as a kid slash teenager. But now it's been more than 10 years or 15 years since I watched one. Back in the day they showed them here on television, not anymore. You can't get them on DVD here on Blu-ray, so that's why it's been so long since I watched them. But big fan of the Ernest movies. The second honorable mention, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. It would be in my top 10, but you can't get it here. But not even on DVD, but thanks. They always show it on television about every year, so that's good. And then third honorable mention, A Nightmare Before Christmas. This movie had to grow on me, but I've seen it now a few times over the last years, and it's really a cool movie. Really like it a lot. So these are my honorable mentions. So let's start with my top 10. Yo! Number 10, Groundhog Day. Now I know this isn't a Christmas movie, but it's one of my favorite Christmas movies to watch, if you can say it like that. It does have that Christmas feeling, I think, with the snowstorm in the beginning, and it just has that Christmas vibe for me. And Groundhog Day is one of my all-time favorite comedies. It's in my top 10. Love this movie, watched it so many times. Don't know if you can see it good, but this one is still in plastic wrapped. I bought it 2 times. It was very cheap, just to have another copy if something would happen with the other copy, because I just love this movie so much, and I watch it. Really, I watch it a few times a year. So 10 plays Groundhog Day. It does give me that Christmas feeling, and I love this movie. 9 plays, Batman Returns. Again, I know. Well, it is around Christmas, the movie, but maybe not a typical Christmas movie. But I love this movie, man. Batman Returns is my favorite comic book movie, together with the first Batman. I really love this movie. It's always the first kind of Christmas movie that I watched, so I watched it a few days ago. And when I watch this movie every year around this time, I always go into Batman mode, or I got a Batman mood. So now I have seen like 3 or 4 of the Batman movies, the older ones. Really love this movie. Great cast. Michael Keaton is still my favorite Batman. It got still my favorite Batmobile. Danny DeVito is awesome as the Penguin. Michelle Pfeiffer is great as Catwoman. I just love this vibe. It's so funny, this movie, and the more I watched it now for the first time in a year, since last year, and I love it, man. And the more I watch this movie, the more I love it. So Batman Returns, 9 plays. Number 8, Santa Claus with Tim Allen. I saw this movie when I was, I don't know, but maybe for the first time I was in my 20s, I think. That's why it isn't higher. But it's really a cool movie. It's a great movie, maybe the perfect movie for a Christmas movie. Always been a big fan of Tim Allen since I was a kid. Really enjoy him in lots of movies. The Santa Claus is one you have to watch around Christmas. So Santa Claus, number 8. Number 7, Christmas with the Kranks. Again, a Tim Allen movie. It's with Jamie Lee Curtis. Maybe a Christmas movie that you don't hear much about, but I watched it so many times. Again, I watch it every year. It's so funny. I think I really like the funny jokes in the movie. It's with Dan Aykroyd, another great actor I've always been a fan of since I was a kid. This is a 2-pack, DVD 2-pack, with Call Me Klaus, with Whoopi Goldberg. But Christmas with the Kranks, man. Really enjoy this movie. Think it's really funny. It's really a fun watch. So yeah, seventh place, Christmas with the Kranks. Number six, The Grinch, Who Stole Christmas. Always been a Carrey fan since I was young. With lots of big fan of lots of his movies. But The Grinch, man, I really like this one. From the first time I watched it, I'm a fan of this movie. Again, a Christmas movie I watch every year. Just so funny. I think he really did a great job as the Grinch. Is very funny in this one. And another fun popcorn Christmas movie to watch. So The Grinch, number six. Number five, Jingle All The Way. Really a cool movie with, again, a movie everybody knows, I think. With Schwarzenegger, great in this movie. Again, very cheesy, fun popcorn movie, awesome movie, really funny. I watched it for so many years now. Again, a movie I watch every year, like all of the movies in my top 10. Think is really great in this one. The fun factor for this movie is very high. Jingle All The Way, a classic for me, and another great fun Schwarzenegger movie. So Jingle All The Way, number five. Number four, Bad Santa. I love this movie, man. From the first time I watched it. Even if it wasn't well, it's about Santa, of course, a Christmas movie, but it's so funny. It's very rude too, or how do you say it? Just an awesome movie, man. Really like the cast in this one. Lauren Graham is great as in it. Bernie Mac always been a funny guy. Billy Bob Thornton, yeah, just an awesome movie. Very great jokes in this one, and again a movie. The more I watch it, the more I love it from start to finish. One of my favorite comedies ever, and one of my favorite Christmas movies. So every year I'm looking forward to see this one. If I think about it, I have to laugh. So a very funny movie. Bad Santa, number four. Number three, we're getting to the big numbers here. Elf, great movie. Again, one of my all-time favorite comedies. Classic Christmas movie, so funny. Always been a Will Ferrell fan. I'm not gonna say I'm a diehard fan of him, but I really like lots of his movies. I know maybe you gotta love him, maybe you hate him, but I think he's made some really funny comedies. And this one is third place. Elf. Just an awesome movie with James Cain too, great actor. Again, so funny, many cool jokes in this one. A movie I never get tired of watching. So yeah, Elf deserved the place to be, a third place. Great movie, great comedy, great Christmas movie. Elf, third place. Number two, Home Alone 2. Awesome movie. Love this movie from the first time I watched it. It's a childhood favorite of mine. Watch it every year. This is a movie I watch more than once a year. I could watch it anytime. It doesn't have to be a holiday to watch it for me. Love this movie from start to finish. The cast is great. The Wet Bandits is great. This movie is perfect to me, man. Some guys say they like the first one more. I do understand that a little bit, but I think this is a great sequel, one of the best comedy sequels ever. So funny again, really like lots of the jokes. Everything is perfect for me in this movie. So, yeah, man, I love this movie. I watched it so many times. If they would say how many times I watched it, I wouldn't believe it. It's been that many, as I think all of you guys have seen this movie many times. Never get bored of watching this. So, Home Alone 2, awesome movie, classic movie, and one of my all-time favorite movies. Home Alone 2 at number 2. First place, I guess you saw it coming. Home Alone. Always been my favorite Christmas movie from the first time I watched it as a kid. I have watched this movie so many times. I love it from start to finish. So funny. I don't know how many times I watched it, but it has to be more than 50 times for sure. Love this movie. It's my favorite Christmas movie. Everything fits in the movie. The cast is great. Every cast member is great in the movie. I think the family is really chosen good. Of course, the Wet Bandit's so funny. I really like the jokes a lot. Just an awesome movie, man. Home Alone. Who doesn't love this movie? And just one of my all-time favorite movies. It's one of my favorite comedies, one of my favorite movies. It's my favorite Christmas movie. No matter what kind of movie they will release, even if it's really good, this one will be always my first place. I haven't seen it this year, so I'm looking forward to watch it on Christmas. It's on DVD. I have the Blu-ray, only the second one. You can't get the first one on Blu-ray here, but I have this Home Alone 1 and 2. I have like a few times on DVD, so I never run out if something happens with a copy. But even if I don't have a copy, it's Home Alone 1 and 2 for sure. They play on television every year on Christmas, so it's been like that since they released. So I love this movie. Everybody still watch this movie today. Never get tired of the movie. I think this one will be at a few first places on other BlueTubers top 10. So yeah, Home Alone 1, awesome movie. So guys, I want to thank the Blu Limit Soldiers again for doing this series. Really cool that everybody can make their own videos, support each other, watch each other videos. I really enjoy watching these top 10 videos. Everybody got different choices, so it's really cool what people think about movies. And again, guys, at the Blu Limit Soldiers, thanks for doing this, letting me participate. And yeah, man, I really had fun doing it, so I hope you guys had fun watching it. And as always, see you in the next one, and Merry Christmas, yo yo yo!